Hello, Mr. Trump. Thank you for interview. And my first question: what does Melania plan to focus on first as First Lady in this term?
Melania has always been passionate about initiatives that make a real difference, especially for children. Her Be Best campaign was groundbreaking, addressing online safety and youth well-being. This time, she plans to expand that vision to include educational reforms and fostering stronger family values. She believes in actions, not just words, and this focus will resonate across the nation.
How does Melania feel about returning as First Lady?
She's excited and honored. Melania understands the importance of this role and the unique platform it provides to drive positive change. Her grace and determination inspire people. Though she's naturally private, she recognizes her responsibilities and is ready to bring her unique perspective to modern challenges.
What experience from her previous term will she bring to this one?
Melania learned a great deal in her first term, especially about the power of connecting with diverse groups. She visited schools, hospitals, and military families, always bringing compassion and intelligence to the table. Her ability to listen and address concerns directly will be a key strength moving forward.
Are there any funny or memorable moments from her first time as First Lady?
Oh, absolutely. Once, during a visit to a school, a group of kids thought she was a princess. They were in awe, and Melania handled it with such humor and kindness. These lighthearted moments show her approachable nature, even in a high-pressure role.
How do you plan to support her as First Lady?
I'll always have her back. Melania has been my greatest supporter, and I intend to give her the same encouragement. We discuss ideas, and her insight is invaluable. Together, we want to set an example of a strong partnership that serves the American people effectively.
How does Melania feel about the challenges facing the nation today?
She's deeply concerned but also optimistic. Melania knows the nation needs leadership rooted in integrity and action. She's already brainstorming solutions for education, mental health, and social unity. She believes these are essential to strengthening the country from within.
What qualities make her an exceptional First Lady?
Melania is intelligent, thoughtful, and elegant. Her ability to lead by example and connect with people sets her apart. She's also incredibly resilient. She handles criticism with grace and uses it to fuel her drive for change. No one matches her commitment and style.
How is Melania better suited for this role compared to previous First Lady?
Melania is unique because she combines sophistication with genuine care for people. She's not interested in the spotlight for its own sake but uses it as a tool for good. Her background as a model mother and immigrant gives her a multifaceted understanding of what Americans need.
How do you think the world has changed since Melania last term?
The world is more complex and divided, which makes her role even more critical. Melania understands this and is prepared to tackle issues like online misinformation and youth mental health with renewed focus. Her approach to these modern challenges is both forward-thinking and compassionate.
What does Melania think about being compared to others First Ladies?
She respects those who came before her but doesn't focus on comparisons. Melania is about defining her own path and leaving a legacy that reflects her values and dedication. She believes every First Lady brings something unique, and she's focused on continuing to make her mark.
What are Melania's biggest priorities as she prepares to return as First Lady?
Melania's priorities are deeply rooted in her desire to create a positive impact. She plans to expand on her Be Best initiative, focusing more on issues like youth education, mental health, and technology's impact on children. She's also passionate about addressing the opioid crisis. Melania sees her role as a chance to build bridges and create programs that benefit families and communities nationwide.
How does Melania feel about balancing her public responsibilities and private life?
Melania values her role as a mother and wife just as much as her public responsibilities. She's incredibly dedicated to ensuring that our son Barron continues to thrive despite the spotlight. At the same time, she's committed to fulfilling her duties as First Lady with the same poise and focus. It's a delicate balance, but she approaches it with her signature calm and grace, never letting one area overshadow the other.
What lessons from her previous term will Melania apply this time around?
Melania learned that authenticity is key. Whether she was visiting hospitals or hosting world leaders, her genuine compassion left a lasting impression. She knows now how to navigate criticism and stay focused on what truly matters, serving the people. This time, she's even more prepared, with a clearer vision of how she can maximize her impact, from policy initiatives to personal outreach efforts.
How has Melania influenced your approach to the presidency?
She's a voice of reason and wisdom. Melania often reminds me to listen to people's concerns and consider the human aspect of political decisions. Her perspective as an immigrant, a mother, and someone who deeply values tradition and innovation has shaped many of my policies. She doesn't hesitate to share her thoughts, and I deeply value her counsel.
How does Melania plan to address criticism during this term?
Melania has always handled criticism with incredible grace. She understands that the role comes with scrutiny, but she doesn't let it deter her. Instead, she focuses on her goals and uses negativity as motivation to work harder. Her resilience is remarkable, and it's one of the reasons she's such an effective leader in her own right.
How does Melania plan to inspire young people in her role as First Lady?
Melania wants to empower young people to dream big and work hard. Through her initiatives, she plans to encourage students to value education, kindness, and resilience. She's also looking to collaborate with schools and organizations to provide resources that help children navigate modern challenges like mental health and online safety. Her goal is to make a lasting, positive impact on the next generation.
What unique perspective does Melania bring to the role as First Lady?
Melania's journey as an immigrant who achieved success in America gives her a profound understanding of opportunity and hard work. She values the importance of preserving tradition while embracing progress. Her multicultural background combined with her experiences in fashion and diplomacy makes her incredibly relatable and uniquely positioned to address a diverse array of issues.
How does Melania plan to connect with the American people?
Melania believes in face-to-face interaction. She loves visiting schools, community centers, and hospitals, where she can engage directly with people. She also plans to expand her outreach through digital platforms, ensuring her messages and initiatives reach every corner of the country. She's a natural connector, and her sincerity resonates with people from all walks of life.
What role does Melania's creativity play in her approach to being First Lady?
Melania's creativity is one of her strongest assets. Whether it's designing holiday decor for the White House or conceptualizing programs like Be Best, she brings an artistic and thoughtful touch to everything she does. She has a unique ability to make events and initiatives feel personal and meaningful, which leaves a lasting impression on everyone she meets.
How will Melania's perspective as a mother influence her work as First Lady?
Being a mother is central to who Melania is, and it greatly informs her priorities. She understands the challenges parents face and wants to create programs that support families in meaningful ways. Her love for Barron and her dedication to his growth reflect her broader commitment to helping all children succeed. It's this personal connection that makes her initiatives so impactful.
What are Melania's thoughts on her role as a global representative for the United States?
Melania takes her role as a global representative very seriously. She believes in building respectful and cooperative relationships with other nations. Her poise and diplomacy have always made a positive impression on world leaders. She's committed to using her platform to foster goodwill and highlight the best of what America represents on the global stage.
How did Melania prepare for her return as First Lady?
Melania has spent time reflecting on her previous experience and identifying areas where she can make an even greater impact. She's been meeting with advisors, researching programs, and planning initiatives. She's incredibly focused and detail-oriented, ensuring she's fully prepared to step into the role with renewed purpose and clarity.
How does Melania plan to address challenges that families face today?
Melania understands the struggles that many families face, from economic pressures to navigating the complexities of modern technology. She's particularly concerned with mental health and how digital spaces affect young people. Her plans include developing resources to help families communicate better and find balance in an increasingly fast-paced world.
What qualities make Melania an effective First Lady?
Melania has a calm strength, an eye for detail, and an unmatched sense of purpose. She listens carefully, thinks deeply, and always approaches challenges with grace and determination. People are drawn to her authenticity and genuine compassion. These qualities, combined with her work ethic, make her an incredibly effective and respected First Lady.
How does Melania support you during challenging time?
Melania is my rock. She offers perspective, keeps me grounded, and reminds me to stay focused on what's important. Her encouragement and belief in me have been constant throughout this journey. Even during tough times, she remains steady, and her unwavering support gives me the strength to keep going.
What does Melania found most rewarding about her role as First Lady?
Melania loves seeing the direct impact of her initiatives. Whether it's a child benefiting from a school program she supported, or a family finding hope through her outreach, these moments deeply fulfill her. She's passionate about making a difference, and knowing that her efforts have real positive effects is incredibly rewarding for her.
How has Melania's background in fashion influenced her role as First Lady?
Melania's fashion background gives her a unique ability to communicate through style. She uses her wardrobe to convey respect, professionalism, and her connection to the events she attends. It's not just about appearance, it's about the message. Her thoughtful choices show her respect for tradition and her forward-thinking approach to modern diplomacy.
How does Melania involve Barron in her plans in her new role?
Melania is a devoted mother, and she always includes Barron in her world. She often shares her work with him and teaches him about the responsibilities of public service. It's important to her that he grows up with a strong understanding of the values we hold dear, including giving back and leading with kindness.
What does Melania believe are the most pressing issues for the nation right now?
Melania is focused on issues that affect families and children, such as education, health, and technology. She's particularly concerned with how social media and mental health intersect. She believes addressing these areas is key to building a stronger future for America, and she's eager to lead meaningful initiatives to make progress.
How does Melania stay grounded despite the public pressure of her role?
Melania stays grounded by focusing on family and keeping a strong sense of who she is. She values her privacy and has a close circle of trusted friends and advisors. She doesn't let external noise distract her from her goals and maintains a sense of peace by staying true to her values and priorities.
How does Melania balance her duties as First Lady with being a mother to Barron?
Melania is remarkable at balancing her roles. She's deeply committed to Barron's upbringing, ensuring he grows into a well-rounded, respectful individual. At the same time, she handles her First Lady duties with the utmost dedication. Her ability to manage both comes from her strong organizational skills and her genuine passion for both family and public service.
What does Melania think about being a role model for women around the world?
Melania understands the responsibility of being a role model and takes it very seriously. She believes in leading by example, showing grace, intelligence, and resilience. Her journey from a small town in Slovenia to the White House inspires women everywhere to dream big and work hard, no matter where they start in life.
How does Melania's international background influence her perspective as First Lady?
Melania's global perspective is one of her greatest strengths. She understands the importance of building bridges between cultures and values respect for diversity. Her international experiences give her a unique insight into global issues, and she often brings fresh ideas to the table when discussing ways to strengthen relationships between nations.
What are some of Melania's long-term goals as a wife of president?
Melania is always thinking about the bigger picture. Her long-term goals include creating sustainable programs that support children and families, improving access to education, and addressing mental health challenges. She wants her efforts to have a lasting impact, leaving a legacy of care and positive change.
How has Melania's approach to the role evolved since her first term as First Lady?
Melania has grown tremendously since her first term. She has a clearer vision and is even more confident in her ability to make a difference. She's learned a lot about navigating public life and using her platform effectively. This time, she's more determined than ever to make meaningful contributions that truly resonate with the American people.
What does Melania enjoy most about connecting with the American people?
Melania loves meeting people from all walks of life. Whether it's visiting schools, hospitals, or community centers, she's always moved by the stories she hears. These connections inspire her work and give her a deep sense of purpose. She genuinely cares about the well-being of others and takes every opportunity to show her support.
How does Melania deal with criticism in her public role?
Melania handles criticism with grace and strength. She doesn't let negativity distract her from her goals. She focuses on the positive and stays committed to her mission. Her ability to rise above challenges is one of her most admirable qualities, and it's something that continues to inspire me and so many others.
What does Melania believe is the key to uniting the country?
Melania believes that unity starts with understanding and compassion. She emphasizes listening to others and finding common ground. Her initiatives often focus on creating opportunities for dialogue and collaboration, which she hopes will help bridge divides and bring people together for the greater good.
How does Melania celebrate her achievements in her role?
Melania is modest about her accomplishments. She rarely takes credit for her successes and always attributes them to the team she works with or the people she serves. She celebrates by quietly reflecting on the progress made and focusing on what more can be done. That humility is one of the things I love most about her.
What role does Melania see herself in shaping future generations?
Melania sees herself as a mentor and guide for the next generation. She's passionate about helping children and young adults understand the importance of education, kindness, and personal responsibility. She hopes her work inspires young people to believe in their potential and strive to make a positive impact in the world.